chippy out there. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, anytime you put the pads on, you expect some aggressiveness. Just we can't waste time like that at the end and waste reps. So we got to be better tomorrow.
Kliff, are you trying to ramp up Rodney Hudson at this point, or is he banged up, or what's the thought process?
Just being smart. I mean, he knows the system. He's very cerebral, and we want to make sure he feels good when he's out there. So we'll pick our spots with him. And the main objective is to get him to week 1 healthy and feeling good, because when he's playing, we're a much better offense.
You activated Hollywood, and then he left right after stretching started. Is he okay, or why did he leave?
Yeah, we're just easing him back in. We want to start him with the walkthroughs, and then I'm hoping by the end of the week he can start some Indy, and then I'm guessing Monday full go if everything stays on course. But you have to activate him to be able to get the walkthrough portion, and I think that'll help him adjust to it when he gets back full speed.
So is that mandated when they come back? Does he have to have that ramp-up time, or is that your...
No, he doesn't. That's our timetable. We want him to get the walkthroughs, get those mental reps, so he feels comfortable when he's out there.
Philosophically, are you not a fan of fighting at all, or is some of it healthy?
Not a fan. I mean, at times it's hard to avoid, but I don't like wasting the time or the reps. Sometimes you got to call off practice, and then the young guys, they're at the end, don't get their 2-minute reps. So we just got to be more mature and be able to handle the competition.
The cliche we hear in camp, especially, is the biggest jump a player makes is from year 1 to year 2. What does Zaven have to do to make that jump?
Just continue to work. You know, he's big, fast, strong, sharp kid. I think he's in a room with some really good vets that have worked hard and earned everything they've got in this league, and I think that's been really, really good for him. But he's got to be able to diagnose it, see it, and go, and not wait on the play to come to him. I thought last year he was kind of waiting for everything to unwind and then wanted to trigger. You got to see it and go, and that's the biggest step he has to take.
Does he seem more comfortable now than last year?
He definitely does. Yeah, he definitely does. I think he's still learning, but there's no doubt he's reacting faster than last year at this time.
You said that he and Isaiah were going to be these 2 big trees in the middle of your defense with crazy size and speed. Do you still view them as a tag team, or is Isaiah gone his way as Zaven has to figure out his way?
Yeah, I would say, you know, we want to find a way to get them both on the field and put that athleticism and size to use. We want to be able to maximize what they do best at the same time on the field, and I think we're still sorting through that.
Did you expect this long a learning curve for Zaven, or is it longer than you expected?
No, I think when you look at some of these rookies that are now in their 2nd and 3rd year, like Eno Benjamin, I mean, I would have never expected him to come this far just looking at his first year and what he is now and how he works now and how dynamic of a player he is. So I think it just takes time and the reps. And, you know, Zaven didn't have much of an offseason last year with the COVID stuff, so this year really helped him, and I just expect him to continue to get better.
Do you think you're more patient than maybe other coaches because you went through that type of learning curve as a rookie? You played and did all that?
Possibly. I mean, I'm still learning myself. You know, I haven't been at this very long in this league, so I think I saw enough kids when I was in college that freshman year you want to throw them in jail, and then 2 years later they're starting for you. So I definitely learned some patience at that level.
What is Justin Murray working through?
He has an ankle right now. Yeah, ankle. So hoping 2 to 3 weeks.
Is that one of the reasons you wanted to sign that?
Yes. Yeah, more depth.
As a play caller, how hard is it to go against a defense that has a player like Isaiah Simmons, if he blossoms into what you think, like, who can do so many things?
It's tough because, you know, every snap you're trying to figure out they're in base, they're in nickel, where we slide the protection. And if there's a guy that you can line up multiple positions like that, it can definitely make it harder for a team to scheme up their protections.
Is there somebody that comes to mind on another team?
Nobody off the top of my head. I mean, Parsons is kind of that way. You know, he can do that stuff on the ball and then off the ball, and they'll walk him around on 3rd downs, and he can be hard to target at times.
With Kyler, how's he feeling?
He's feeling better. Yeah, he's feeling better. He's been dialed into the meetings through Zoom, and so hopefully by the end of this week we'll get him back out there.